Hello lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Today is Makeup Monday. So we're going to talk about new releases and just things that maybe are new to me and I didn't know about. So, or something that I've been loving and just want to talk to you about. So this very first thing is the, let me see if I can find it here. The Juvia's Place the Heroin Glow 2. This is, oh my gosh, I'm not wearing this today, but this is so pretty. And I just see there, and it's sort of like a goldy bronzy highlighter, but even though I'm pretty light skinned right now because it's wintertime in Oregon and we have no sun, you can see that this is a gorgeous color and it will work for a lot of different skin tones. So I love that. It is very, very pretty. The Heroin Glow 2 is $16 right now, but Juvia's Place always has sales, so make sure you stay tuned for sign up on their Instagram or their website for to let you know when there's a sale. And there's tons of people who have codes like Angelica Nyquist, and so I think I used code Angelica and got I think 20% or 10% off, something like that. So in any case, I really love that, and I'm not wearing it today, but it is very, very pretty. Right today I'm wearing Ever After by Looksy. So Melt Cosmetics, they come out with beautiful, absolutely fantastic collections. They're not always vegan. This eyeshadow palette, it's calling my name, but it's also, I think, very expensive, something like $52, something like that. And I do think there's a couple of repeat shades that don't really make a ton of sense, like that orange, and there's like an orange and like an orangey red that on the eyes probably won't look that different. I would have to see this palette up close and see if it was worth that amount of coin. I think the packaging is beautiful. It's called Amor y Mariposas en Amor, or Amor y Mariposas, I can't remember, but it's basically love and butterflies in Spanish. And it looks beautiful. Although part of me is like, well, I have a lot of those colors, and like I'm actually wearing a lot of them on my eyes today. Sorry, I keep blinking. My eyelashes are driving me insane. They keep catching like my hair, and so I'm like trying to blink my hair out of my eye, but then it like keeps falling back in. Anyway, so a lot of these I would be dupes in my collection, and I just don't know that I want to spend that amount of money like duping myself. You know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, all of these pictures are from Hot Fire Makeup, Indie Makeup Spotlight, and Trend Mood. This is one that I'm gonna have such a hard time not buying. I have this adorable little thing. It does come with a mirror, and so you can see my box lights and my my camera. So it says cutest in the galaxy, and it's adorable. Now these are I would say this is probably one of the best Colourpop palettes I have experienced. So this transition shade here is fantastic, called Just Like Tatooine, or yeah, Just Like Tatooine, or Just Like a Tatooine, I don't know. And Precious Cargo is this really pretty, I'm pretty sure this is the Super Shock formula, and it's just this really pretty, like almost like white goldy color, and it's pretty sparkly. You can see there it has a little bit more of a transparent base, but it's very pretty. But I will say that my two favorites are, and you can see, is Sipping Soup. This has such a dent in it, and over here that you can't really see a dent, but I have used it a ton. It's called The Force. This is such a pretty glittery like gold topper shade. It just makes everything so sparkly and fantastic. So that one's nice. This one is called Little Frog. This is sort of like a matte with a shimmer in it. It's not really my favorite, but it's nice. It's fine. And these other two like deeper ones to deepen up creases is this is one of the best palettes, I think. And I think the shadows work really well, either foiled or not foiled. So I think it's amazing. However, they are coming out with a new palette and it's inspired by like Mando. And there's like a yellow in there and like I get it, but I feel like there's too many similar shades, like the two like silver sort of bronzy colors. I think there's meant to be I think they're meant to be like patterned after his outfit. I just don't think that there's enough there to make me want that at that point. Like it all sort of kind of looks the same, and it would have been nice for them to make these like companion palettes, right? So that you have a maybe a more deeper, like it would have been cool to see like yellows, silvers in like different finishes and like maybe a bronze in there too. But it looks like these are mostly just like a bronze, a silver, and like a lighter silver finish, shimmer, and it doesn't look like they're different finishes. And there's two like grays that are they're different tones, but it's just a little too close to that. And there's also a really like light, like it looks like a really light shade in the Mando palette too, which you already have in the child palette, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It would have been much better for them to make these companion palettes where you have like one palette complementing the other, so that people who already own the child palette have an incentive to get one. However, I'm not a mirror person, but this mirror, this might get me. It's so adorable and it might get me. I'm just putting it out there. These are from Viseart. These are the Petit Fours collection, and they're just quads of, I think, other palettes. I have gone back and forth about whether or not I want to try Viseart. I don't think they have any vegan formulas, so I probably won't. But the problem is that these have always been like every single makeup artist that I have watched and every single influencer says that these just aren't worth the price point. Like they're nice, but they're not worth the $50, $60, $80 price point that they have. I think I've only seen one person who talked about like the Vivid Darks, that palette being worth that price. And it was like a very pretty, very grungy palette. So I'm a little bit jealous of that it's not available in a vegan formula. But I mean, these are pretty, but I just don't know that they're worth that. Back to our friends Colourpop, this is the Quartz palette. And this almost got me again because I love this sort of like muted, almost like rose gold. There's a really pretty gray, and then there's like a black shimmer. However, I already have this in a smaller condensed version. So I think this palette from Colourpop retails for like $14 to $16, something like that. But I already have this in the Taupe It Up Essence palette. And it is so minus the rose gold shades. But I bought this because I wanted this like gray shade and this sort of like gray shimmer. And if I want a shimmery black, I already own the Smoke Show palette from Colourpop. And so I'd be, again, sort of duping things in my collection. If you don't own either one of those, I think that this is a really pretty way. And so if I wanted rose gold, I would just reach for, if I wanted a, like a rosy tone, then I would just reach for Rose Water from e.l.f. in my collection. And again, that's like a $3 palette. So I would say that if you probably have most of these if you are a makeup lover. So just be conscious and careful that you're not duping yourself. I think these are really pretty. Again, I think the lippies are pretty, but I just have way too many lip products. I don't need anything at this point. I do like that they are starting to put the glitters in their own separate things because I hate pressed glitters in a palette. So, don't like it. Oh my God. So, we have to talk about the I Heart Revolution, Makeup Revolution, Makeup Obsession, like whatever brand it is. It is I Heart Revolution's new collaboration for e.l.f. like the makeup bag. The makeup bag's very pretty. It's very cute. Setting sprays from Revolution are usually like, I like the Sport Fix so far. I really use it to like foil eyeshadow. I haven't tested it enough to know if it really like prolongs makeup or not. However, I can tell you that those glitter toppers, those like glisten things that it's like cream shadow on one and then like glitter on the other end. Do not purchase those. Like, absolutely do not purchase those. They, as soon as you put them on the eye, they like dry down, right? And it looks pretty for 5 minutes, and then it will immediately crack and break up all over your face. The eyeshadows, I've never purchased an I Heart Revolution palette because every time I've gone into like an Ulta and tested it out, like just swatches, I was not impressed. So I've heard good and bad things. I do own a Makeup Obsessions highlighter in Mega Moon. So this one here. So I would say highlighters, this is really pretty. I would say I bought this to see if it would be a dupe for the Becca Cosmetics Amethyst one, and it's not, but it's still very pretty. I would say if you like the Revolution formula, go off. But if you don't, and if you are someone who likes creamy eyeshadows and shadows that are easy to apply, and you like those things, I would stay away from the eyeshadows at least. Everything else I can't really speak to except for those like eye glisten things. I hate them. Okay. Here is a thing that I'm a little bit confused about. So Casa Gaga apparently, or a new house, it's a limited edition capsule collection from House Labs, which is Lady Gaga's brand. It's called Casa Gaga, and it's supposed to be like this Italian luxury influence sort of collection, right? Everything is very expensive compared to the regular House Labs line that you can only purchase on Amazon. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't know, like, is this the direction the brand's going now? Are they going to like rebrand and have like a higher value aesthetic? I'm not sure. I don't know anything about the products because I haven't tried them, but they look very pretty. But I'm a little bit confused as to why you at holiday decide to make something that is far beyond the price point of what your customers have normally come to expect. Now, if somebody is saying, well, we're putting in more quality and effort into this collection, it's like, okay, but why aren't you putting that quality and effort into your whole line? To me, that's just a little bit suspect. Like, I don't understand like why. And have you changed formulations? Or are you just upgrading packaging? Which one is it? Who knows? This one, oh God, you guys, I think I talked about this already, but the Nightmare Before Christmas collection, I wanted it to be different. I wanted it to be more like the movie. And don't get me wrong, like I love pinks and colors and like, look at my face. But at the same time, like, I don't think this palette is really what captures the aesthetic and the feel and the tone of the movie. I don't think it does. I think the cream shadows are really pretty. I would love to try out that like kind of black glittery, that's not glittery, like the black reflect one, the cream shadow, and the pink one too. Like that looks really pretty. I'm probably going to wait for these to go on sale because they're probably going to go on sale. I really wish that it was more of a, like, I just wish there was more of the movie in this collection. It's the same thing I felt about the first Hocus Pocus collection, where I was just like, this isn't really vibing with the movie. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. I'm very interested in these, and I'm wondering if anybody else has tried them. This is from She Glam, the Chromatic collection, or the Chroma collection, and I really want to know if anyone's tried out any of these palettes. Looks like there's a blue, green, sort of brown shifty color in one of them, and the other one looks like a purple to blue shift. I would really like to know if you've tried this and like what you think about the actual like what you actually think about this line. Looks like there are also some looks like there's also some liquid shadows. I'm not sure if these are glitter liners or just like glitter toppers. And there's some, looks like some metallic eyeliners. And I'm wondering how these would stack up to like those Natasha Denona, or not Natasha Denona, the Norvina Chroma sticks, right? And I don't think the Norvina Chroma sticks are meant to be metallic though. So I'm very interested in these, and maybe the next time I put in a Shein order, I might pick some of these up. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you'd like to see. This this breaks my heart. This is a beautiful Wonder Woman 80th anniversary limited edition House of Sillage perfume. It has the Wonder Woman logo. It has like this really beautiful, just like Wonder Woman thing on top. And it's just this gorgeous, gorgeous thing. I don't know what it smells like, but the packaging is amazing. It is also $390. That's almost my car payment, you guys. Like, yeah, that's almost my car payment. Like, I can't with these people anymore. Like, just let me live. This is from Indie Makeup Spotlight. It's from their Instagram, not from Indie Makeup Spotlight, but this is from Clarity Cosmetics, and it's launching Black Friday, and it is a palette based on the original Aladdin movie, and they try to take the colors from the original Aladdin and the new one and put them into one palette, and it looks really pretty. It looks so pretty. That like blue called Genie, and then there's this like purple called Magic Carpet. Actually that which is a very like black and plum. Those get me. All right, lovelies, that was all that we had to talk about today, or everything I wanted to talk about. Let me know in the comments down below what you're excited about, what you're like, couldn't care less. Would you spend $390 on a limited edition Wonder Woman perfume? I mean, I want to, but I can't. I really want to. Do I really need a car? Yes, I do. So let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling about this, how you are, let me know how you're getting on, and just let me know how you're doing. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.